Alert you guys to something. Do you love big coincidences?
Oh, yes.
Donna DeMeo has just let us know, because she's down at that swimwear launch with Megan Gale and that. The woman who owns Swimwear Galore, which was the store that Megan Gale was at tonight doing the appearance and the launch, won a car about 20 years ago on Nightline.
Are you serious?
Do you remember? It would have been in your early days, before my time. Do you remember giving a car away on the show?
To be fair, to be honest, we've never given a car away. No, never. Might have been Ross and John.
No, hang on. It could have been a run of station promotion, and she may have won. And she may have won it on Nightline, so that could have been Helen.
I wasn't around 20 years ago. I've been with you guys for about 18 years ago. I first came in, but I am quite sure I remember. We rang the winner. It would have been a run of a station promotion.
Yeah, it would have,
But we had the pleasure of ringing the winner live on air. And I'm sure that I have a vague memory of that actually happening. And now she owns a store where we just did the live cross to Megan Gale.
So Megan Gale must have said, I've just been on 3AW, or somebody said that. And she said, oh, I have fond memories. I won the car on that program.
Yeah.
Well, ring her. We'll ask her. Ring the store. We'll talk to her.
I don't know if Donna's still there, but isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Yeah, small world.
Yes. And as I say, it could have been a run of station. I don't think we've ever given away a car just on Nightline.
No, we normally give away Lamana shopping vouchers.
Shall we ask about people's coincidences? I've told you mine before, but it's been a while, so I'll briefly tell you mine again. I was on Hey Hey It's Saturday on Red Faces.
Not the woman on the hill.
To my wife. No. I proposed to my wife on Hey Hey years ago on Red Faces. They did when Hey Hey It's Saturday came back for the specials, they did a current affair promo fluff piece for the return of Red Faces. So Martin King interviewed me as a former contestant, and I was on air on a current affair for all of about 20 seconds. But in Perth, sitting on a couch was a friend of mine who moved over there years ago. I used to work with him in the Commonwealth Bank. He moved over to Perth years ago, sitting on the couch with his girlfriend, and they've just got engaged, I think. And he says, that's a mate of mine. I used to work with him in the Commonwealth Bank. His girlfriend, who he met in Perth, over there, says, yes, he's one of my brother's best friends, because she had also come from here.
Strike.
So I know about 6 people in Western Australia. Yeah. These 2 friends of mine from Melbourne met over in Perth, fell in love, got engaged, and have now since married. But they had no idea of any connection with me until they saw this 20-second thing of me on a current affair.
Amazing.
And they realised that connection. And I think that is one of the most amazing things.
That is amazing.
They got in touch with you again today after that?
Well, I was still in touch with them both individually anyway, without each other knowing.
One of the first trips I took overseas was including a trip to Monaco,
Yes.
Monaco. And I was there outside the Palace of Rainier and Princess Grace. And this Irishman came over to me and said, I listened to you on the internet. And I knew you'd be here on this day. I listen in Ireland, and it just coincided that we were in Monaco on this day, because I've heard you on radio saying you'll be part of that. Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
And would have seen the picture on the internet.
Exactly. Yeah. So recognised.
It's not a coincidence, but it's just a meeting up on a...
But not a coincidence, because he sort of planned to meet you there, but coincidence in that if I book a holiday tomorrow in Venezuela, and I happen to enjoy listening to something, on the internet from another country.
Yes.
And I hear, we're going to be in Venezuela on that particular day. That's a coincidence.
Yeah, that's true.
So there is the coincidence that he happened to be going there at the same time you were there.
That bloke was actually stalking Bruce.
Well, no, I believe it's the other way around.
So, well, I've never seen him, so I wouldn't know what he looked like.
Bruce likes that guy from Qantas, so this is the closest he could get.
The Irish fellow.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Yes, coincidences, funny little things you've met, and like Simon, you've got a brother that was mates with your husband or whatever, and you sort of haven't met for 30 or 40 years, and all of a sudden it happens overseas or in your suburb.
Or you dream about somebody, and then the next day you haven't seen them for 40 years, you see them in the street. That's weird. That's kinky, isn't it? But it happens.
I don't know about kinky,
No.
but it's kinky.
Not kinky yet.
Well, it's scary, at
It
least.
depends what they're wearing.
Yeah,
whether it's
In
kinky or
in the dream. Oh, by the way, I'd love to hear from people who've been to see Dolly Parton this week. I hear nothing but rave reviews, as we did from Donna DeMeo the other night.
Remember, she's playing to packed audiences in the Rod Laver
Yeah, and
Arena.
deserves to, doesn't she?
She's very good.
Gives it all she